who know your alphabets, this will be a good help here. I'll just name the sun letters to you, and then we hopefully, if we get a chance, we write them on the board. And that is ta, tha, ra, za. Well, I need to be looking at it. Ra, za, sin, sheen, sod, dod, and I skipped da and that somewhere in there. Before ra, it should have been da and that. Right. They come in pairs too, by the way. Well, in pairs mean the strokes look alike. That's why I like to write them for. The strokes look alike except for dots. All 14 of them are in pairs except the first one and the last one. That's the lamb and the noon. They are not in pairs. They have the rest of them. They're the same stroke. You just change the dots on them. Okay. So if I don't get a chance to do that for you today, at least you have. Once it goes across your brain, I know it's not a waste of time. It will just make it stick better the next time when I actually show it to you. Okay. All right. And thank you. Alhamdulillah. He said, "Why don't you say something to me?" Well, thank you too, brother. but Allah sent you. Allah gave it to you. I'm going to tell you like I heard someone say once. Said a favor like this came to the person, and the person said, "Thank God." What about me? The response was, "God sent it. The devil may have brought it, but God sent it." I didn't say you the devil, brother. That was just all right. Okay, so everything has a time and a season. So I never thought I'd have an opportunity to use that so soon. But so God sent it, but the devil brought it. All right. Okay, so here are our sun letters. We have ta. See how they're made alike? It's just different dots. Ta and tha. And then we have da and tha. And then we have ra and za. See how they're coming in pairs? And then we have sin and sheen. Now I may not be making them exactly the same, but they are the same stroke, all right? And then we have sod and dod. And then we have, I'm sorry, I don't need to put that down, dod, which is the same stroke, just with a dot on it. And then let's have me 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Sod, dod. I'm missing one. What am I missing? Somebody help me out here. What is it?
Jazz.
No, jazz, not sun letters.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. We're just dealing with the sun letters. I'm missing 2 because lamb and noon are the last 2. Lamb and noon, but I only got 10 up here, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I need 2 more. Lamb and noon are the last one. I'll think of them. I'll leave the space for them. They come before lamb also, and they come before noon. All right. So what is it, dog? I can't think of it right now. Can't think of it. Noon, well, we got noon, lamb and noon, but we got 2 more. No. We'll think of them, inshallah. Thank you. That is ta and ta and tha. Ta and tha. All right. That gives us, those are the 4. Anytime, now most people teach them in relationship to lamb. But anytime any 2 of these letters come together, one at the end and another at the beginning of a word, and you combine it, you give them the same treatment, okay? Okay, so those are the sun letters. Now, I don't know, I'll leave that there for a second or two, and then I want to tell you about the way that we build new words. Most words in the Arabic language are derived from root words. The root word affects the meaning of every word that comes from it. Imam Mohammed endorsed this book when it first came out, and I was hesitant to use it, but I went on and used it. And my reason for hesitancy wasn't because I knew any errors in it. It was because they used transliteration. Anybody know what transliteration is? That means that you're trying to substitute English letters for Arabic letters. And while that is better than nothing, but it is a shame for a live teacher to do that. Now, in a book, you have to do something, right? But a live teacher should not substitute English letters for Arabic letters. And there's more than just the letter thing. It is a psychological thing. It is saying to yourself, I want to learn Arabic, but these letters are no good. I have to have English letters for it. And we shouldn't do that. That's what's actually happening when you do that. And so you're causing a mental conflict within your own mind, because you have denied that the Arabic letters are worthy of your attention. You don't recognize until you see some English letters. And and not only that now, but there are some Arabic letters that there is no English equivalent for. So what you going to do then? That's when you see DH and you hear people pronouncing that then at hand, because there's no English letter for the letter in a van, all right? Okay, I've got 15 minutes, so I want to make sure that we get this done. Okay, so now, transliteration is not the way we want to do. Make your decision to agree that the marks that represent Arabic sounds are legitimate. My brother told me that one time in the penitentiary. I told him, he asked me how to spell, what was it? Sukoon. He asked me how to spell sukoon. And so I wrote it on the board for him, He's talking about real letters. That's what be in your mind. You may not say it, but that's what's in your mind too. You're saying that the Arabic letters are not real. That's not a story. That actually happened. He said, I want real letters. And that's what you're saying when you say you have to have transliteration. If you've been doing transliteration, I urge you to give it up so you can really begin to learn the language. As long as you depend on those letters, English letters, you're denying yourself true entry to the Arabic. Because what is the entry to the Arabic language? It's the same entry as to any other language. Who knows what the key word is in learning the language? I've told you before, but who remembers? It starts with an A. Agreement. Agreement. You have to agree that the Arabic marks are just as legitimate as the English marks. If you don't agree to that, then you're coming into the study of the language with a disagreement in your mind. All right? Now, we want to go, I'm going to take this out. I left it up there for a moment. Those are the 14 sun letters. And they are treated the same way we talked about up here. Now, what I want to do is show you now how we form words. I'm going to use one word, and I'm going to show you some of the ways. There are other ways that this word can be extended also. But today we're just going to deal with this. Let's take the word for right, which is ka, ta, ba. Ka, ta, ba. We can make that word, first of all, it has its meaning. The meaning is considered in two ways. As an infinitive, it means to write. As a verb, it means he wrote. The Arabic language also is a language that is consistent with our faith. Our faith is that how do we become a Muslim? We bear witness, right? We're witnesses. We say, Ashhadu, I witness that there is no God but Allah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. I bear witness that there is no God but Allah. So the whole language is a witnessing language. We say he wrote. What is that? That's a testimony, isn't it? He wrote it. Or he wrote. We would start off in English and say, I wrote. We become very personal about this thing. I did it. But Allah started everything, so therefore we witness it in that thing. And don't think that the Arabic language is something just happened up and Allah decided to choose an Arab prophet. Allah was nurturing the whole. He's what? Rabbil Alameen. He's the Lord of all systems. Rather than saying Lord, He is the guardian evolver, the cherisher and sustainer of all systems of knowledge. So don't think that the Arabs were laying up over there in their ignorance. They were ignorant. But Allah wasn't ignorant. He knew what He had in that incubator, all right? The language itself was in an incubator waiting to be used in the time that Allah chose to use it. No other language has this kind of potency where you can always go back to the root word and determine the real